Are you tired of feeling disappointed in your chess, losing to players you know you should beat? If you always dreamed about being the person who thrives in tournaments, winning money, certificates, and trophies, then keep listening. I know how it feels knowing that all the information is out there, yet you're not improving. I personally went from 300 elo all the way up to 1600 elo in under a year. Only 5 months after reaching 1800, which is top 1% of the world. And if you think I'm special, I had a student going from 550 elo all the way up to 1200, literally doubling his elo in under 3 months of working with me. And if I had to do it again, this is exactly where I would start. First, I'll give you the most important tip from my previous video for free. Secondly, I'll play a game explaining my entire thinking system and how you can adopt it. So by the end of this video, I have given you a clear path that makes you start improving immediately. As always, we will start with what we learned from the previous video, and in the previous video, you saw that you should think and use your time more efficiently in complicated situations. I very much just rambled and talked and missed the tactic and didn't get the best out of a lot of positions. My opponent is thinking on move 2. I'm playing a 1460. If I lose this, I should delete my account. No disrespect to 1400s, but I just want to say, like, we differ 200 points. Why am I playing 200 points down? So, this is a move, and this is a move. I think bishop here is better, but I don't know. Let's just play this. Because I want my bishop out. Play this, and if he trades, I can go for this pawn break. Wow, he wastes a lot of tempo in the opening. So the first thing is, if you're gonna do this, don't go back. You went here, wasted one tempo. I defended in one tempo, developing a knight. Now you undevelop your bishop, and my next move was to fix my pawn structure. So I just got a free move. Now you're attacking my bishop, but that's not going anywhere. And now, um, I mean, I would want to go here, but then you get bishop here, after which I cannot move my knight, so I will move my queen first. The main issue is where to. So usually you would want to go here to pressure these pawns, but I'll give you a quick hint. This is called a Carlsbad structure. I could leave it there, but I'll give you the information that in the Carlsbad structure you should go for a minority attack. And this is just a quick and easy middle game plan, so I will put my queen here instead. So that if bishop here, I can just move my knight with an attack, and I still have my pawns mobilized. So if you like tips like this, you should consider subscribing. I very much think, I mean, I took this square away, so you only have these two. I mean, I guess this one too, but that's pretty stupid. Your knight should go here, so you only have two pawns. This one is very defensive and not active at all. And this one just, I go here and attack your bishop again, and then you have to move again, so... And after bishop here, knight to e4, bishop to h4, intending to attack my queen, I can play bishop to d6, so that bishop to g3 is met with I take, you take, and I take back with the queen. So that's probably my prediction. Bishop here, knight here, bishop here, so that you cannot do this. And I don't know. I feel out of frustration or something, he will blunder after that. Just a quick prediction for no reason. But let's see. So my opponent is thinking quite a long time, which is not a bad thing. He's probably thinking about where to put his bishop and calculating all of the... What did you just do? I mean, hmm. So, I don't want to trade, but I will. Because if I don't trade, I have to go here, knight takes, pawn takes, and yes, my rook has opened up, but it's not worth it. So now I will develop my bishop. Bishop here is still a thing, but same thing applies, and now you cannot put your bishop there to h4, and now your knight is here and it's dead. So this was probably a pretty bad move. He put his knight on the edge and made his knight less active, and there are situations where you can do that, but the only situation you have where you can put a knight here is if you have a clear goal with it. And what happened after is I traded light squared bishops. All of my pawns are on light squares, so my light square bishop is pretty terrible. So he traded my bad bishop and put his knight here, so that should be a very big win for us. And now I think there might be tactics. Oh, no, okay, maybe not. I thought about like check here. I don't know. Is there actually nothing there? I mean, the only thing that could be here is if this pawn wasn't here, or if these two were reversed. So now I'm still thinking about what if I push. Oh, but you don't have to go here. I thought about this here, here, so that this happens. I could take, you take. I take with the knight. You have to move your queen, and I don't really have to tread after. So probably just taking the bishop is nice. Now I have the only bishop on the board. You have to take back. I can just attack you. You are forced to go back, and now you just dance the salsa with your knight. You went here, here to go take and go back. So I gained a lot of tempos on your knight. You do have queen there. But that's probably pretty useless, so let's just castle, and we're not up anything, but we should have more development and a clear plan. I am thinking about this is probably not good. You can take with the queen, I can develop a rook. Um, there is no knight, queen trap I meant. So I should probably do the slow version of a minority attack, which is quite annoying, but if I have to. Now he should develop his rook. Oh, that's bad. Hmm. There's no way that's a good move, but I have to think. If I attack your knights, what happens? You can take, that's annoying. So if takes, takes. if I go here, you can still just take. Mm, so take, you go here. Now you have an isolated pawn. So I should find a way to attack it, which is not too easy, weirdly enough. Probably this is my best plan to attack it. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, so like what happened is like he thought that he had a good pawn break, but he just isolated his d pawn and it's on an open file of mine. So like you gain a lot of control around your pawn, fair enough. But it's still a isolated pawn, so it will be a weakness, and you could set up things like this and then a rook here, and my knight is pretty difficult to defend, fair enough, but I mean, it was already pretty close to having this tactic take stakes, and um, here we have to go there, so it works. So if I go here, you have this move. Okay, that's annoying. If I unpin myself preemptively, you could take and take. Mm-hmm. So if I attack, you pin. I can't just unpin, that's annoying. So if I take... I mean, then I isolated your pawn. So that should be bad too. So I'm actually thinking about something like this to force him to take and take. And yes, I lose a tempo, but I will be able to attack your pawn very harshly. If is there a difference? You could go here, and after this move, I want to go there. No, because that blunders a fork. So the difference being that if I go here, you go there, I should put my queen here to defend this, I think. But I can do that from both situations, so I'll put it in the center. If I can choose to put my queen here, we learned 2 videos ago, just put your queen in the center. It's probably the better move. You take, you can gain the tempo, fair enough. I'll go here, attack your pawn. You can infiltrate, that's more annoying. I can attack your rook, you can pin me then. Oh no, you can't, I have check, and then I'll take your rook. Okay, that's a nice trap. If knight here, I can play bishop there to just... I don't know what I'm actually doing. That's so boring. This is so boring. So, here takes. I don't want to trade queens, that's so boring. Here takes. If you go here, I can... this is undefended. That's so boring. Why ask a queen trade? If I go here, still the same boring things. I always have this one problem that if I trade pieces, I'm just bored instantly. Don't know why that is. Like, I don't want to trade pieces, but like, you can emphasize on it, and it's just so boring. Why would you do it? Like, why do you start a game of chess just to trade pieces infinitely? That's so boring. And I cannot post any threads. Probably I should have put my pieces more actively. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll just keep asking for trades, and I don't know what to do against it because I can't post threads, but I cannot accept it. And if I put a rook behind my queen, you get rook to c7, and I have to give up a pawn or my bishop. So I'm just praying for something else than queen c7. I mean, oh, if this rook wasn't here after queen c7, I could play rook here, and if you take, I could take with a check first. But that all doesn't work. If queen here, I could play queen there, but you have rook to c4. After rook to c4, I have to defend this, and I cannot, so I have to go back. You win this pawn, or take the queen trade. So, oh, thank God. I could do this. So that I can anchor this in. I do make an outpost, but I'm controlling it well. So now let's develop. He just put a rook there, so I will put my rook on c8 with the threat of takes, takes, and now you wasted another tempo. And if you take, you allow me to develop. Yeah, you develop me. So now I can put a rook here, my bishop there, and then I will have takes, 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 takes. Which wins a pawn, except if your queen is useful somewhere. But I should find a way to make it hard to be useful. But I'll see. So a lot of things are traded off, and I think trading pieces off is a advantage for the one with the isolated pawn, so that's not a good thing for me. I mean, bishop here to control 95, rook here to block his queen, and if you try something here, I could have rook a4 to attack, and defend. I don't know, I feel like I should be winning a pawn here pretty soon. But I think if he plays it perfectly, I can't. But I mean, I also have this pin. What does that do? Absolutely nothing. So I could infiltrate like this. How do you defend this pawn? If it's by deactivating this rook, I'll take that. And then I maybe could even play queen here. Then you could ask a queen trade again. That's pretty boring, but after takes and takes, your structure should be insanely bad. I don't know, so I'm thinking about going here, or going here. I could also have this just to try and snag this pawn. And just to look if he would defend it, because defending it should be bad. So if I play queen d5, queen d5, you can activate your knight, so maybe I should control that first. Rook here, so that knight here, I can do what? Absolutely nothing. But I'm seeing that this rook is now pinned though, so I could try something here. If I do this, you have queen to b3. After queen to b3, my rook has to move, which is bad. So if I play here, you attack me, which makes a weakness. Then I could pass on to c2, and how do you defend from there? That looks harder. Maybe I have this, or I have the knight moves, I could put the rook here. But that already looks harder, so if I do this, if you attack it, you don't lose a pawn yet. So I should go here, but then this is annoying to stop me from going. Oh, this shouldn't be this complicated. And if you go here instantly, there is nothing, so let's put the bishop here first. I mean, I don't want him to ask a queen trade is one of the points why I do that. Knight here is annoying though. To control this infiltration. Oh, does that not lose a pawn? Takes, takes, bishop takes. You, oh, you have this, but then I can come back. So takes, 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 check. Here, takes, takes, take a pawn back, I can take this. Yeah, that just, I don't know why I'm so confident in this. So this loses a queen, and this just, I can ask for a queen trade, so that shouldn't work. What this work is takes, takes, check. I have to go here, and then you can take, but I can take this pawn defending that one. So I have no clue what he was thinking there. I mean, I'm still just up a pawn, so it's nothing too substantial. Yeah, so that is the logical move, but I have this asset. If you trade queens, this should be easy endgame for me. Oh, that's bad. No, that's bad. I mean, already this looks natural, but it just blunders this pawn, so a bishop is way stronger than a knight. Oh, okay, that's smart, putting all of your pawns on the right square. That is smart, to be fair. So I should probably activate my king. Now you can come here. I mean, it doesn't really achieve much. If I go here, you do get check. I mean, sure, you can have it. I can just come closer. So this check looks nice, but doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, fair enough. So if I go here to force you, that almost traps your knight, which is very nice. Oh, but after this you have check. So let's blockade this first. I mean, nothing has changed, so I'm assuming that this is still the same thing. But now if I attack you, you cannot come anywhere here. So you have this, but that should lose. Oh, you blocked another thing, nice. So this looks nice, but it traps your knight. And your only move is to get deeper in my territory, but I think my bishop should always be able to... Oh my god, I just won. Oh no, I had a pin. I won his knight and I attacked it. I mean, okay, fair enough. I didn't spot a tactic. Sure. So where I'm stronger on the left side, so I should attack here. And the only way to win is with a passed pawn, so let's create a passed pawn. He studied some endgames, which is quite annoying. So I think I can give a check and you cannot activate. If I go here, you have to check. I mean, I can just come back. What if I go here first, so you don't... You cannot come there. If I take, you have to take... After which I could force a passed pawn with this. Takes. Oh, that looks nice. So if you take like this, I have a passed pawn. If so, you have to take like in the other way. But then I have this pawn break and I'm forcing a passed pawn like that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing... Oh, now I have a passed pawn. Nice. I mean, so if I go here to stop your knight, so I can get this, that looks nice. I'm freezing 2 pawns, but I'm leaving a move for me, so I'm not in a 6-1 ever. And I'm controlling the knight. Knight could come here. Yeah, that's not dumb either. I mean, I don't know yet, just make a move. Probably this will happen. After this, I can come here as well. And then here I make a barricade and let my king infiltrate. Oh, I have no clue why you did that. Yeah, that should be nice. I can make this barricade with a passed pawn, so my king has other aspirations. Oh, is this bad? Takes. Oh no, it's not. I can just come here. If takes, I can take and it's defended. And you have to make a move. Yeah, so I have to bring my opponent into a 6-1. So knight here, which allows... How will my king infiltrate? Maybe like this, and then you have to come back. You can win this pawn, but I'm already too close. So I can go here, here, takes, 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 and I have another passed pawn. I think that works. This should be winning, but I'll have to execute good technique and probably sacrifice my passed pawn. Oh, that's a fork. So let's go here, takes, and I go here. I mean, so now I made it more annoying. I shouldn't have allowed it, but I didn't really have a choice. I should have calculated it more thoroughly, but how do you save these two pawns is the question. I mean, you can't, because if you do this, I can still come here, have to go here, and I can push this pawn, so... I did sacrifice a pawn, but this pawn is stopping two from moving, so it still feels like I'm up a pawn because of this barricade. I do have to be careful for, like, a4 en passant. And if you can win this pawn easily, you can try to push this one, but I'm quite confident it shouldn't work. If you attack like my bishop, then you have a4, so if I take, you can take my bishop, and if I push, you could play b2. So I have to be careful for those types of attacks. But I mean, you have to attack my bishop, play a4. That doesn't even look too difficult to do. So I'm pretty happy he went for the other variation. Only way to stop, and now I should be able to push. Your knight can come here, but I do not care. You can come here, which is a bit annoying. But I made progress. Yeah, so I can go here. You have to stop me. Promote. Takes, 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 takes. You cannot play a4 because I'm faster, so I will win this and push this. You have to go here. I could sacrifice the pawn here, but I think trading the pieces should be in my favor, except if this is a threat. But if I take and you push, you need 4 moves and I need 2. So that should never be a threat, except if your king can stop me. But if I king here, promote, takes, 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 king here, takes, king here, push, a4, takes, push, push, stop my pawn, promote, takes, push, push. Where is my pawn? Yeah, I mean, that should be winning. I'm quite confident. This is your only try, but... Oh no, that's horrible. That's way too slow. I mean, there is nothing. Let's go here so that you cannot enter. If you do this, I get check. Check right. Here takes, and I can sacrifice my queen. Here, if you go back, I can push. You have to go back. I can push. What does this not feel like a win yet? I mean... Hmm. Blockade go here. Bring my king, you go here. I think I should bring my king, that's the point. So I should stop you. Oh, that this blockades you already. Yeah, I can take this. You have to go and I can sacrifice my queen. That's GG. Okay. I don't know why I... Oh, he said GG. That's sweet. That's very sweet. I dislike the kind of toxicity in this community. I don't know, like saying GG is not too difficult. I pretty very well game. Yeah, I miss some chances for sure, but yeah, blocking with the bishop is better, but I mean it's only 0-2. So best move, that's an accuracy, yes, for sure. Best move, best move, best move. This is fine. Yeah, the computer always advises this, but I think this is quite annoying. Yeah, like the engine likes these IDs. Like, I mean, it looks fun. It looks very fun. Here, and you just queenside castle, and then it's fun. It's, I don't know if it's much of my style. I mean, it is, but it's pretty tricky. Is this another free pawn? Queen here? Oh no, I'm just opening up your rook. That's the thing. That's cool. So he has to sacrifice the pawn to open up his rook. Fair enough. So, I mean, this looks quite tricky and difficult to play. Like, for sure I have open rook, but my pieces aren't really working together, if you understand. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say if you understand, I should make you understand, but like, the thing is, I'm pinning this pawn, but I don't have a light squared attacker. I have a strong dark squares, but my rook is not really matching on the dark square. So like, I'm attacking the dark squares here, and I'm attacking the light squares here, and it's pretty difficult to coordinate an actual attack here. I should double up to force another weakness, but there's nothing here. You can just do this, so I don't have access here. And now I have to find this move. Probably to break open the center and have a light squared attack. And that's exactly what I told you, like, my pieces aren't coordinating together. So I have to put my queen on the light square to make it coordinate together. I don't know why this is bad. Takes, and can I not sacrifice everything? I can't, because this is not a checkmate threat. Takes. Oh, this is defended by the knight, and checkmate is defended by this knight. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, my bad. Yeah, his coordination is quite awesome. So takes, pin it, let me get attacked, takes with the pawn, take with the pawn back, takes with the bishop. Don't take this, because rook here? I'm sorry, what? Oh, you can defend your queen like this. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. And now my pawns are shambles. My attack is not landing. You're quite well defended in a very weird fashion. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks fun, but I'm not going for these lines. So that's why I played queen here, so I can avoid these lines. So knight here, I thought it would be an inaccuracy. So first of all, your knight is less active. It's not controlling the center anymore. Second of all of my pawns are on light squares, so this is my bad bishop, which means that trading it off is very nice for me. I thought he would be more losing, so the engine wants h6 instantly, but I prefer to let him make this mistake. So it's another inaccuracy with another tempo loss. Taking was the bad move. Taking a bishop is a bad move. I am very confused. Why am I trying to trap the bishop? Now you have to go here. I can slide my queen over, but with what reason? There is no attack. Rook here. Long castle. Break everything open. Sacrifice a pawn? Excuse me? Because if you take, I can have no threat. You have to defend your knights, after which I can take, which blocks the line again, but I have another pawn break. So that after takes, slide my rook over. Yes, this is not a threat, by the way. Queen here? Damn, beautiful. So you have to defend. But now what's my threat? I can take this because you cannot. And I'm attacking your queen, so you have to go. This is not a move. Now I can fork you. Yeah, so if you didn't see that, you're pretty much just trash. If you didn't see like the 20 move combination, brilliant move into a fork, you are just trash. So I didn't go for this line because I saw it would be too easy. And I have to struggle, obviously. So I took the bishop so that just to build up some tension, you know what I mean? So other than that, all the best moves. This is fine. Here I should have ignored so that he can take. And what now? I don't want to take back. Excuse me. Do I have to take back? I mean, obviously, but like, why? Now, this is an isolated pawn, but I don't have a... I'm confused. Oh, I can attack the queen and I can... I have an outpost. Oh, that's a mouse slip. So, and I'm not using the outpost because of knight here. Okay, fair enough. Um, Although this does not work. Yeah, so knight here and... Oh, I can pin you. And... Damn, this is so tactical. Here, takes... Save your bishop, but not really. You save this, and now I win my pawn back with a lot of complications. You take this. I can give a check first. But I don't have a dark square bishop or anything, so it didn't matter. And now, what is this move? That looks like such... Oh, if you challenge me, I have a fork. If you go here, I have... Check here. I have maybe this so that I can put a pawn here, king here, and I don't know. What's wrong with this? Inaccuracy because of check. King here, pawn here? No, I just infiltrate. Is this that horrific? I move all the way back. Why is this the problem? But you control that. Oh, you just cannot defend this pawn. Now you like pseudo pin me. I have to go back to set up this tactic. You can attack me and I go here. I don't. What's the point of this move? I'm so confused with these engine lines. What is it going here? No, I have to go back, obviously. So I'm just repeating now. I don't know. Maybe the engine is sick, but these lines are very weird. I always take this pawn because it just isolates yours. And I save my bishop, which is bad. Yeah, so I wanted to do this and not trade the bishop, but maybe developing and letting him take was better. Maybe developing my rook here so that after it takes, I have a rook takes. Oh yeah, that's the best move. So that if it takes, I can take with my rook. And now I have developed. So what happened was he invested his move in this. So now we trade a move to exchange these pawns and put his knight forward. So what happened? He gained activity, but I gained a open file to a weak pawn, and I gained the weak pawn. So in my opinion, that's a good trade. So now it's my move, and I invest a move in getting this here, and if he takes, what happens? So it was my move, so I invested the move and we traded the move. And what happened? My rook went from here to here. His knight and my bishop evaporated, and that's one tempo spent for me. So we just exchanged these two pieces, but I only had to invest one move and get on my rook here, which is fantastic because it's on a half-open file, I should say. First of all, controlling the advancement of the pawn. Second of all, attacking the pawn. Third of all, it's not on my last row, so I can immediately double up. So that's a very well spent move for me. So after this best move, obviously you should defend. And now I have to put my rook here, which looks pretty bad because can you not take now? Take, and I have to waste a move doubling up. What is this? Why do I have to waste another move? This is not a threat. Double up. And I have to do this to put my queen there. Yeah, but... This is such a weird position. Takes doesn't work. Why this move? Like, what happens if I triple up and now you cannot defend anymore? If you just make a random move, I'll blockade your pawn. If you make a random move, I can make pawn break. That's my point. Then after takes... Yeah, that's a blunder because this is pinned. Okay, nice. So I'm just setting up tactics basically. But I don't know, it's pretty slow. So takes, I go back, which wasn't the best move. I should have developed. I should have traded, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. I didn't really think that was good, but that's whatever. So I just make an isolated pawn and I don't develop my pieces, which is probably my biggest mistake. And here I do waste a move, but what if I didn't waste a move? Well, if I don't waste a move, this is probably inaccurate because you can pin me. Oh, I can defend it like this, obviously. And I'm not scared of this because tactics. This attacks the queen. So if you take my rook, I take a queen with a fork. Let's go. Fair enough, so you have to take. Then I could take, and now my rook is not attacked anymore. Tactics. Sick. And now I just, yeah. I keep my bishop open in this fashion, and I control everything here. Probably I trade. Rook takes to attack my queen. And now I just slide back. You do not control this. And for some reason you should weaken your king, which I don't understand. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that. I have 12 minutes. like 13 minutes practically. I should have thought about all of these things. Like I struggle first of all with time management, second of all with um finding the moves to calculate. But I mean one is bound to the other. And I mean this is quite a positive thing. I remember like my first 5 to 6 videos I started posting consistently. I was struggling with time because I had to talk constantly, and then I just got losing positions with no time basically. So having too much time is a quite a luxurious problem for me. So here I should have probably developed my rook. Like taking the knight looks bad. Now this is fixed and I don't know. I don't like this. I very much want to leave his pawn weakened. So this move makes more sense, and if you defend, I can defend like this. You can attack me once more, but I don't even have to defend it, apparently. Takes leads to... Oh, just pawn takes, and defending this is the problem, probably. And now I can attack like this. No, with the queen. You have to defend this pawn. I don't understand this move. Takes, check, takes, takes, king here, and I do not have this check, but I win this pawn instead. And now you attack, but I have check probably, yes, check, only move to block. And wow, that's beautiful. So try to understand this. I could just show you why it works, but you won't learn. So like you could pause the video. Why is rook here the best move? If you thought about it, rook here is the best move because takes leads to takes. But you do get check, which is quite annoying. Takes, and now takes, check. Only move, I take a knight with a check. You have to come back. Check, only move. And I have to force a draw, which is quite boring. I have to find a brilliant move, queen distraction, check, sacrifice, whatever, just to make a draw. That's like paying $50 for like the most bland ass cookie ever. Like, that's so, I don't know, just boring. I don't know, so like all of this didn't happen, but there were a lot of nice variations here. So this happened, I blockaded, you asked for a trade, but that's so boring. Yeah, this was obviously the best move, trying to trade again, and here I have to take it, I think, which is very boring again. But you don't. This is the best move. You develop, I develop, takes, because if I takes, you just wasted a move with your rook. Queen here. Oh, infiltrating like this was better, but I didn't want to allow your knight here. You try to go for this, but yeah, like this is still a draw pretty much because of takes, takes, takes. But I do have takes, and now I am up a pawn, but this is a quite boring draw. Why would I give a check on a light square if the king has to flee to a dark square? I can check, you're forced to go here, I can check, and you're forced to go back. So if I want to draw, I have it, but why would I give this check? We have to go here, and what now? Oh, I can defend this and attack that, so you have to go back. And now I can... Yeah, I mean, this is just a draw. We shuffle the whole time. So this game was pretty drawn, but finally I found a mistake. and he thought I'm pinning it with an attack that I can unpin myself and defend. So this is a quite nice tactic. Now I'm up 3 points of material, and I don't think I... Yeah, so here I just missed this tactic. Yeah, fair enough. But I do a good job. Taking is a big mistake. Takes, and what's so bad about it? Takes is the best move. Oh, this happened. So here I'm barely winning anymore. And here it's a draw. Best move, 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 best move. This is drawn if you go here. And if I just don't care, a4? Oh, this works. Oh, I calculated that. Takes, move. It's a draw. I play the best, a great move, yet I'm losing now. What, and if I take knight here, and your pawn is just faster, takes... Wow, I'm actually losing. This is depressing. Am I losing? Oh yeah, because it's your move. I lose with one move because I would queen with a check. You queen, I can go here. And if I had one more move, I could... Oh, and you just go out of the way to stop my promotion like this. Wow, I could have lost this. So what was so wrong in the end game? So like I had a couple of tactics and stuff that I missed, and I didn't use my time too well. But what? How do I find this instead of this? Like, what's the benefit of this? That you have to take me. I can put my king up. Oh, it's just about... I think it's about just getting your king active. Is this a good move? Nope. Move up. Go back. Move back. I'm repeating now. Up 5 points of material. Just repeating. Cool. Oh my god. What is this? Why can you not make the draw? This is a draw, right? We repeated so many times. What? I swear to God, the engine is tweaking today. I don't care. But I mean, point being that my king has to advance. Yeah, and... Oh, can you not defend the pawn anymore? This, no, huh? Oh yeah, obviously, what am I talking about? Also, I'm just bringing you in the six one. If you do this because it's your only move. Oh, I can just come around to attack. Okay, so I just have to bring you to a six one while putting my king active. I think that's the point. So now I'll go back. This is how you analyze a position. So in this move, I have to think about how do I put you in a six one while putting my king active. Seeing that this does force a passed pawn, but his king is more active and I'm only up one pawn, so... But still, I'm not quite confident. Like, this looks good as well. Oh, it's fine too. So takes, take back, check shouldn't be a problem. I can just come back, indeed. Now you have to come back, and I can just wait. And you have to make a move. Then I can still wait. Why is this bad now? Because I don't have to do anything. And with the split pawns, I think the point is that I can easily infiltrate here. So I just have to make this immortal, and that's it. Attacking the knight leads to this, I think. I don't know why I would do that. Oh, because I can push. No, because I can trap your knight. Beautiful. Oh yeah, leading to this. Am I stupid? Okay, so I just should play slow and don't force anything. Let him make the mistakes. So in this situation, I have to think like, how do I slowly progress and make a passed pawn slowly, and then I can find just the king infiltration. That's the point. So that if you don't do anything, my king is just infiltrating. Yes. Okay, now I feel like I have gotten better. My king is just infiltrating. You cannot stop me. You can attack my bishop, but I can come back attacking this. You could try to attack my pawn, but the blunder's yours. And I can just come back, and now your knight looks pretty darn trapped as well. So I can just deactivate your piece, activate my king. That's how I should have thought. Okay, now I feel like I've actually gotten better from this game. So the rest of the conversion is pretty nice after his one mistake. Yeah, so here it was still drawn. But I mean, I can push. This is a blunder, and yeah, the rest is pretty clean, but that's a fine move. Unblock. This is fine. Best move, best move. Yeah, finding this move is pretty crucial, I think. The only way to mess up still is like going here and allowing king here and maybe... Excuse me. So if you push here, like, I think there are variations where you can still lose. Check. Go here, for example. And if you push, you could come quite close to blundering. But I mean, you always have a check. And here you can let him promote to a queen. Well, you promote yourself and there are no actual checks. His best move is to sacrifice his queen. That's disgusting. Yeah, he just doesn't have a check is the point. That's hilarious. So, I mean, it was pretty clean. I thought about maybe there is a move that I still could lose, but there was not. So consider subscribing. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned as much as me. Like, this was actually a pretty good game, and I'll see you in the next one.